MMA Junkie is in London this week for Saturday's UFC on ESPN 5, which takes place at the O2, just a little bit behind me in these beautiful buildings here. And it's a great main event, a welterweight division between Darren Till and Jorge Masvidal. Now listen, what's at stake in the main event? Well, not a title shot, not just yet. Both of them want to get back to there, but they're going to need more than just this win, but certainly some relevance in the welterweight division as well. I think there's a little bit of just bragging rights on the line. I think this certainly looks like it's going to be a fun, stylistic fight, and whoever wins is going to come out with a lot of fan support behind them. Now listen, I said it's been a respectful build-up, but Darren Till says do not take his kindness for any kind of lack of focus.
I've got nothing bad to say about a guy who hasn't got any ego to prove. He knows what he is. People know what he is. I mean, I was watching I'm 26 now. I was watching Masvidal when I was a young boy, not in the cage but on the street, and I've just got respect for him. It doesn't mean I don't want to kill him, because I do, but I've just got a lot of respect for him.
Meanwhile, Masvidal has been similarly respectful in his approach to this fight, but he's also been a little bit of a breath of fresh air in this day of big talk and trash-talking fighters. He's been all about being a real fighter and says he is going to bring it on Saturday night.
Oh, I think Till's cool, bro. Since the first time he called me out, he just said, hey, let's scrap. Let's do it. You know, what more is there to it? You know, we're going to fight. You got to call my mom names. I got to make fun of your sister. For what, bro? You know, I get it if you do it from a competitive, funny standpoint. Like Till, you put your chin way too high, and then he would say something about me where you're slow, Masvidal, and then like that, you know, from what we compete in and stuff. But once you start getting personal and attacking people's character, family, children, religion, culture, it's kind of corny, you know. At least me, I've been out of high school for a while, bro. So that shit that you're doing the spill out about your mom's an idiot, no yours, it's kind of horny, man, you know?
That's the main event, but what else matters? Well, certainly the co-main event between Leon Edwards and Gunnar Nelson is a big fight at 170 pounds as well, but I think the fight that has the most impact in the division is the light heavyweight clash between Volkan Ozdemir and Dominic Reyes. Now listen, Volkan had a very rough 2018, going 0-2 on the year, but he says he is healed up now from several lingering injuries. He's refocused and he's ready to start making a run back to a title shot.
So it was really a really annoying year. I got the fight, lost again, and now I'm, you know, back in Switzerland, back to drawing boards. I'm back to my old country, back to my roots. You know, getting my power back. You know, it's good to feel, you know, alive again. Getting rid of all the injuries and feeling strong for my next fight.
Meanwhile, Reyes is kind of the new kid on the block at 205 pounds, but he says, listen, I am the real deal, and not only am I deserving of a title shot, I am going to be the man that will take out Jon Jones.
All my focus has been on Volkan, but I mean, my whole coming up from the beginning has been Jon, you know? When I was throwing punches early on, it'd be like, well, that works against Jim from whoever, but that's not gonna work against Jon. So it's always been to perfect everything. So then when I fight Jon, I'm ready.
You're looking for some prospects on the card? Well, they got a guy called The Prospect. Easy enough. Nathaniel Wood taking on Jose Quinones. That could be a fun fight, but I'm going to look a little further down the card. Give me Ian Heinisch as a prospect to watch. The guy came through Dana White's Contender Series and then beat the veteran Cesar Ferreira in his UFC debut. And this is a kid that carries himself with a lot of confidence and says he is ready to make noise in the UFC.
I want to be that guy who takes those short notice because I stay in the gym, I stay ready, so I'm prepared for that, I'm conditioned for that. And obviously I want to get paid according, and I want to get some ranked guys, and really I want to be in top 5 at the end of this year.
Who else made the list this week? Well, how about Tom Breese? Yes, he's been around for a while, but he's not a guy that likes doing a lot of interviews, not a guy that likes doing a lot of media or talking, but he was in great spirits. He was smiling, having a good time, and said, listen, I'm just here to make an impact, yes, but I want to do it through my actions, not my words.
For me, I'm not really big on being the centre of attention or anything. I just like to keep my head down and enjoy my work, you know. I fight because I enjoy it, you know. I'm passionate about this game, and you know, for me the talking and stuff isn't really my thing.
So there it is, UFC on ESPN Plus 5 is the 11th time the UFC has visited London. Most people are saying it's the best card the UFC has ever put on here in the city. Stay tuned to MMA Junkie all weekend long, and we'll have you covered from the O2 in London.